So I have pretty much 3 subscribers at the moment of recording this video. If I think a little bit about it, maybe around 150 total views for my channel. And yet I am still uploading. So the obvious question here is why? And probably something that's even more important than this, how actually can you stay motivated in a situation like this? Hi, I'm Sixto and welcome back around these parts of the internet. Since I made the decision to start this channel and what you're seeing right here right now is basically the baby step phase, well, I had a question in mind. And that question is one that popped into my head multiple times. Pretty much every single time I try to create any kind of channel on YouTube. Just like I said before, how the hell do you stay motivated even with low numbers? How do you keep going on? Because you know what, let's be honest, whenever you do something like this, you were expecting something, so you have some expectation that one day this channel, what you're doing, is going to be good. But when you take a look at the numbers and you see what I see, basically having 3 subscribers, barely around 150 total views for your channel, and whenever you upload a video you see it get less than 10 views, and well, if you're like me, which I think pretty much everybody is doing this, if you're taking a look at the video, it's not gonna be impressive when you see 4 views and one of them it's you. I know, I get it, it's not exactly inspiring. I fell into this trap multiple times before, but I don't want to do it again. And yet, there is still a problem because we're talking about very low numbers. So how exactly do you get beyond that? Well, to put it in simple words, you kind of have to change the way you look at things. And yeah, what happens right now, especially in my situation, is something that not a lot of people are going to show to you because it's not really impressive. I mean, you're in a situation where there is basically no algorithm boost, barely any views, no comments, no sharing the video, no nothing. It's just you and the upload button, and that's gonna feel weird for quite a long time. Also, you know, you don't have millions of subscribers, you're not a certified name in the YouTube scene, so yeah, basically nobody knows who you are. And whenever the situation is like this, it's gonna be bad for you because the whole thing is gonna be quiet. Like I said before, what you have to do is what I'm trying to do right now and change the way you look at things. What I mean by that is, first, have patience. Then try to stop measure success by all the views that you can get. The reason why you should make this change is because if you're going to do that, well, every single time you're going to count your views and things are going to be disappointed, you'll feel like a loser every single time. But if you are going to change things around and start measuring your own success by showing up every single time and actually putting in the work and posting all the videos that you're trying to put out there on YouTube, that's going to be one small part of the whole winning process for you. I tried many different things across the years and I was expecting for basically magic to happen at some point, and you know, I was trying to imagine how would that look, when it will happen, and basically thinking that overnight I'm gonna be one of the biggest YouTube sensations ever. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So this time around, I'm thinking that this channel is not going to be something that's designed to go viral. It's about me changing my life and obviously building the necessary discipline to do all these necessary changes for me, especially when it comes to YouTube. I'm perfectly aware that things are going to be tough in the beginning, as are right now for me and pretty much for everybody that's trying to do this, because in the beginning, right now, in this moment, for me, things, well, don't look good. I mean, nobody's watching, or maybe almost nobody is watching because I still get a few views, but you know, the good part about this is that I have a certain kind of freedom that not everybody on YouTube has. This means that I can post videos out there, that I can take a look at them, and you know, think about what I'm seeing from myself with the critical thinking of a viewer. I can give myself some feedback without being really too harsh on myself. I can improve some things that I don't really like, I can get better for the next video, and it means that in general I can improve without having that much of a pressure on me. Like I said, not only in this video but in other videos too, I have tried YouTube before. I've tried it multiple times, and yeah, for many different reasons, I pretty much quit every single project and channel that I ever did. And it's not because I couldn't do it, because, well, since I started a channel and I was posting videos, I would film and edit videos, I proved to myself that I can do it. But it was simply because I was expecting way better results and way faster. This time, I'm trying to eliminate most of the factors, and this is one of them. I'm trying to make things different. Basically, this time around, I'm not going to chase the numbers and I'm going to chase consistency. I'm going to chase my own process of improvement. Now, I know this is not just about me, but is about pretty much everybody that's trying to do this kind of thing. If you start something like a YouTube channel and you are going crazy, concentrating on the views, the numbers from the very first moment, things are not going to be great for you and they will look pretty bleak. Because if you focus on that, well, you would pretty much stop immediately. I don't want to do that. I don't want to stop. And I'm not doing this for immediate results, for immediate gratification. I'm doing this for myself and for a version of me that's somewhere in the future, maybe at least a year from now or something like that. So basically, when it comes to changes in life in general, especially when I'm talking about this situation with my YouTube channel, I'm talking about motivation, and a lot of people are talking and mentioning motivation. However, I think something is way more important than that, and the key element is discipline. More than just having discipline, I think you need to have consistency, and just have those two fit in together, I think is going to be the perfect recipe for a little bit of success. To be honest, one of the reasons that I'm doing this, especially on this channel, which is my personal channel, documenting the changes that I'm trying to make, is because I need this. It's not for some crazy reason like fame, money necessarily, or because all the other crazy things that some people use as their own fuel for starting a YouTube channel. It's just because I want this to be one of the reasons that forces me to grow into a different person. Basically, be here getting out of my comfort zone in order to create a bigger, better environment that's going to be my new comfort zone. To appear here on YouTube, being in these kind of videos, it forces me to, speak and to think clearly, to be consistent, to stop finding excuses to quit on different things, not just YouTube, but many other things in life in general. And the thing is, even though everything that I'm going to do is not really going to gather the attention that I'm expecting, or it's not going to get that necessary traction to have big numbers, this whole situation is going to be worth way more for me if at the end of this I can just say that I have achieved my goals of improving different aspects of my life. And sure, there is a key thing that anybody can take away from this. If you're starting something, whether it's a YouTube channel or, going to the gym, any kind of new habit, if nobody is going to notice what you're doing, it's not a problem. This is good. It's the best thing that you can do for yourself. It's the best phase because you're building something that's going to help you in the future. You're building something real, and you don't really need any kind of applause, whether that translates to views or not. And sure, if you're just like me in my situation with 3 subscribers, which means like if 3 people are going to watch this, well, think about it in a positive way. That's what I'm trying to do. Because if it's going to be just 3 people watching, all that I can say is thank you for taking the time to do this, and I appreciate the effort. And yeah, pretty much like everybody else, and like I mentioned in this video, I would expect those numbers to be big, but if they're not, things are going to be okay. It's all about my own decisions. It's all about my own journey to be in a better spot. So that's gonna be my main focus for the 3 subscribers of mine and the very few people that are going to probably watch this video. All that I can say is thank you so much for being around these parts, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.